VCDL has been, basically helped by them from our very, very beginning. In the early days, when we were still in Northern Virginia Citizens Defense League in 1995, we used their copier and used their offices to get mailings together. That was back before the internet was really rolling for us. Eric Pratt and I talk on the phone quite frequently, but we're part of each other's lawsuits. But they have been wonderful in supporting. They pay for half of some of these lawsuits that we're now suing over, because these things are expensive and it puts us in a whole different league. So I wanted Eric to come up and talk to you a little bit. It's better to go in front of Eric rather than after him. It's a little tough, but he's a good speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. It's a pleasure to work with you, and thank you, everybody, for being here. Boy, this is a great day for liberty, is it not? We are celebrating the repeal of gun control. I mean, how many of you thought you would ever live to see the day when there would be so much gun control being repealed all over the country, right? I mean, how many of you been following, Second Amendment rights and the attacks on our liberties? Let's say going back 15 years. Raise your hand. All right, a good number of you. How many of you have been into this as long as Phil and I have, going back 30 or more years? Okay, so there's still quite a few of you. Thank you for your service in doing all that. And those of you who fought for our country, thank you for your service too. We are all in this together, but wow. You go back to the 1990s, right? The fight for the Second Amendment, those were like the dark ages. We would have some victories here and there, but they were few and far between. And if you're talking about the court system, it was really rough. Very few victories that we ever saw in the courts. But wow, today, what a difference. We are winning victories all over the place. Not 100% of the time, but a lot. Face it, over half the country now has constitutional carry. How fantastic is that? Did you know that in the year 2000, the turn of the century, there was only one state with constitutional carry? And those of you who go back that far, who knows what state was that? Vermont. That's right, the land of Bernie Sanders. Who would have thought, right? Yeah, they've always had it. So it's not like they passed it, in recent memory. No, they've always had that. But now we have more than half the country. Are we ready to turn Virginia now into a constitutional carry state? We have some people from West Virginia. We got to take away their bragging rights. But hey, we can do it if gun owners will show up at the polls in November, kick out those anti-gun Democrats. We got to kick out a few rhinos too. You know what rhinos are, right? Oh yeah, Republican in name only. A lot of you know when deer season is. You know when rhino season is? Election day, right? Especially primary election day. That's the best time to take them out. So if we can do that, we will definitely have a better Virginia. We're doing this in states around the country. It's amazing. As much as the left goes on and brags about red flag laws, we actually have more permitless carry states than there are red flag states. So that's good news. We're winning in the courts. GOA, in addition to working with VCDL and US Law Shield, we're doing lawsuits all around the country. And in recent months, we have either fully won or partially won in states all over the country, including Illinois, New York, North Carolina, Texas, Oregon, Pennsylvania. This is just scratching the surface. It is a whole new world. We're repealing gun bans. We're reversing constitutional concealed carry restrictions. We're stopping gun control that's imposed unilaterally by El Presidente. How many of you, because you are GOA members, you are enjoying free reign with your pistol braced firearm because you are a GOA member. Isn't that awesome? So all this is happening in the courts. A lot of good stuff is happening. And I'll tell you, it's a testament to a lot of good things. First of all, testament to having a good Constitution. Thank you, Founding Fathers, right? It's a testament to having some good Supreme Court justices. Thank you, Clarence Thomas. Wow, he gets a better applause than the Founding Fathers. That's impressive. It's a testament to you all. I mean, hey, you're giving up your Saturday to be here. Thank you. But, that just shows, you guys being active and supporting cases like what we were doing with VCDL and U.S. Law Shield. I mean, we can't do it without your help. So thank you to you guys. And, of course, it's also a testament to God's grace. We can't forget that. But, we're experiencing victories all over the country. And yes, today we're enjoying open and concealed carry in the city of Winchester in a city park, because they saw the writing on the wall. They saw that the court case wasn't going well for them, so they repealed some of the restrictions. There's still more work to do here, right? I mean, the city still bans firearms at the rec centers, as Phil was just saying, and also in government buildings. So there's more work to be done here in Winchester. There's more work to be done in Virginia. By the way, did you know GOA and VCDL have a case where we are challenging the universal background checks, right? And because of that court case, we have currently an injunction so that anybody who is 18 to 20 years old can purchase a firearm privately in this state without going through a background registration check. That is very good news. Handgun? Okay, handgun only. Thank you for that clarification. Handgun only, that's right, because it doesn't conflict with federal law. So, get your kids, your grandkids, get them on Arms Trader, get them on Arms List or Virginia Gun Trader, and, exercise their rights while they can. So that's very good news, good stuff. At the federal level, as you might imagine, we are fighting the most anti-gun president in American history. And our message to him quite simply is, we will not comply. And so we're fighting him all over the country because our rights don't come from government. In fact, our rights, Mr. President, don't come from you either. They come from above. You all know the Declaration of Independence. Everyone is endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. That means that our rights cannot be limited or taken away from us. Why not? Because they're God-given. That's why not.